How is Russia screwed in the early game? Makes no sense to me.
I don't know.
All right.
Okay,
Yep.
6 turn Colossus is pretty good.
Then you probably gotta go straight for a national. And if that is the case, I mean, yeah, you need a library in that city. Yeah, I know we've been
In
building a
Cordoba,
granary. Yeah. Is there chops? There are chops
it's
available here,
12
right?
turns. Yeah, there are chops.
Well, okay, if you think it's gonna be a while in that city, which it might be, then you could potentially go lighthouse tech first and get the lighthouse right after the Colossus, but before the national. Alternatively, you could try for Oracle. Does anyone have Oracle tech yet? Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty unlikely. You could go optics philosophy here.
2 people.
Optics philosophy maybe makes a little
Optics.
bit more sense because you get the lighthouse and the cap. Okay. All right. Horses. A little bit mixed there. Yeah. Okay. Good. I like the amount of scouting you're getting done as Spain. I think it's very
Yeah.
important. More important probably than any other civ out there maybe. I like that worker in Seville chopping one of the hills north of Seville right now. There's two forested hills I
Uh,
think.
what the hell? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like those getting chopped out. Okay,
Russia's still expanding.
good. That's another thing to check that's worth, if you get a moment, to start looking through the number of cities players have spat out. So
Oh, he's only got
he's probably Great
3 right now.
Library.
That'd be 4.
He's probably
Yeah.
Mr. Great Library, Russian Great Library in the middle of the map. Yeah, Great
Yep.
Library
Great
and
Library.
pyramids. That's
Pyramids.
so greedy. All right.
Yeah. Location, location, location.
Well, build order. I think he needs location, 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 build order.
Yeah.
Tomb of
So they still
Artemis.
got quite a few turns of
Billy.
Billy.
Liberty Honor mix already. It's kind of weird. Okay.
Statue of Zeus in Milan. Where's Milan? Not close.
You could maybe give it the iron back. If you click that twice, you're gonna have to reset the tiles in the other city. Otherwise, you'll never be able to lock them in Barcelona because it now considers that screwed up.
I mean, it's going to take me 2 turns to even get to the tile
I
to
would
start
improve
chopping
that.
it.
I'd
Should have just
improve them.
improved the iron.
Yep, yep, absolutely.
Okay, that one's done.
Here, you gotta reset tiles here because it won't let you lock it otherwise. Yeah.
I like the gold.
I like the gold too. I think that's pretty good. Okay.
Oh wow, 16 turns.
Yeah, they'll get faster as they
It's very
grow.
brutal.
And if you that worker after you can either improve the truffles first and then go north, or just head north. Probably, I'd honestly improve truffles then go north.
Yeah. Oh, he is stone circles guy.
Okay. This is not a bad rush setup, honestly. You're setting up for a pretty good crossbow push from this.
Yeah. Let's work that one so we get the protection.
Okay. All right.
1 turn.
I like the idea of moving up and scouting around Braga with that guy.
Okay.
You're gonna need a additional worker out of a couple of your cities. The ones that are finishing the libraries early should do workers next.
Okay.
And I'd improve the wheat on your way to improving the iron in that city. Okay. Pretty good. You might. Can you see if your capital will grow in one turn if you work the truffles as opposed to the hill?
Okay.
Or how about the
No.
fish? Okay. No. So it's still no go. I keep
Four and a
working.
half.
Yeah. And how does it work on production here? How close are you to getting to? That's good. To 3 turns in the Colossus. I don't think it's very close. Actually, it is fairly fucking close. Anyway, we can work one more production here. No, right? Don't have a hill. Would it finish if you bought a hill this turn and unworked like the wheat, for example? Would it finish a turn earlier? Just leave it. This is okay. This is okay. If you're gonna grow in 2 turns anyways, I guess it's not such a big deal. It's tough to say.
Well, I can actually steal that hill from Madrid and next turn and let it grow there.
Okay.
So that's the only hill I have available.
That might do it. Yeah, you should do that though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Object's done. 6-turn worker out of here. It's fine. And a library.
Yep. Library's getting faster too, so it's not too bad in both those cities.
And faster now. Good.
What were the other tenets of Portugal's religion? Are you going to get anything that's useful to you?
Mosques.
There were mosques. Okay, so shrines are not a terrible investment at some point then.
Yeah, mosques.
How's everyone's military score looking?
We're second right this second.
Okay.
Unless it's gone up this turn. Yeah, when we're right behind Japan now.
Nice. Don't give him embassy. Yeah, sure. He wants to be friendly after stealing a euro from Spain.
Right there.
Not giving him embassy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's maybe sitting here going, man, I went piety and I stole fucking euro from Spain. I better offer friendship. I would chop the other hill north of Seville, and then I'd start improving the permanent improvements over there. Just get that worker out a little bit faster.
Okay.
Have you been gifted any legions yet? Not yet. Hopefully soon. How much influence do you have with Hanoi right now?
We're still in the 80s.
Okay, nice.
89.
Very nice. You're gonna get 1 and 2 then. That's awesome. Hanoi's a pretty good city actually. Nice, and it did go down to 1 turn by growing there, so that's awesome.
Okay.
I queue up a lighthouse. It's up to you. Great Lighthouse isn't terrible here. It's a couple more turns, but it is going to be more merchant points, and merchant points are going to be a lot of gold right when you need crossbows. So
yeah, it's merchant points, but I actually can't use it at all. I'm not on the coast.
That's
so
true. You'd be building it only for merchant points, and I think 1 culture.
Yeah, it's a lot of production. It's double the production. I think we go with the regular lighthouse.
Well, right now, okay. Well, let's take a look right now.
Choice.
I'm on the border right now because you're. I kind of like growth in the city. How's the cattle?
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna grow in 3 turns. That's pretty good. Yeah, and if you can go improve either a hill or the cattle or the sheep or the deer in that turn, that'd be good. So right now you're 60 turns from a merchant, but in a minute you're gonna be even. You're gonna have double the merchant points. So it should go down to 30 turns, right? And if you get 1 more after that, I kind of like it. I kind of like the idea of getting a great library, great lighthouse there.
Yeah. Okay.
There's another one there. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Another 100 gold. Perfect. He needs to go out north to help. Cross the river, actually, to go improve the cattle. Yeah. It'd be nice to see Japan's land with that scout if you can. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and they make a good point. A merchant is actually more influence potentially in Hanoi as well if you want it. I'd go improve the cattle with that scout because that worker's going to be faster and the same amount of production increase. Yeah, so like exactly, nicely done. All right, so we've got a plan. We've got points towards moving towards that plan. No one seems to be insanely dominant, so that's good. I like it. Oh, I see. The timing on the National College, but it's still going to be, is that timing still about appropriate? 7 turns? Yeah, it's about appropriate.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
So
we're still 8 turns plus growth there, 7 turns there. I mean, we'll probably have a couple of dead turns, but it'll be fine.
All right, the next tech you're going to want is comp bows, so you can pre-build comp bows.
Yeah.
And then you're going to want to go, it's up to you. You could go workshops into crossbows or straight crossbows. Either are pretty decent here. Nice. You can just run at that trader out to Barcelona. Barcelona could use the growth. You have plenty of happiness right now.
Yeah.
And plenty of hills in that city to grow. That's good. Yeah, that's going to be great. You got a lot of gold tiles, too, that you can work once you get going.
Yeah.
All right.
They're growing next turn. I went ahead and worked the gold this turn.
Okay. I mean, that's not actually a production boost, but it is a gold boost doing that.
Right.
Because you have a hill, so you lose 1 production doing that, but you gain 3 gold, which is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I really like the idea of scouting just around Braga, actually up there. Because before that border expands. Yeah, just checking. Yep.
Okay.
You can go. Yep. Perfect. And since you can get through with that scout, I would actually send this scout east because I'd love to see Japan's lands, and we're not going to get into it much later in this. If you gotta, you might not be able to get in at all. Okay. Iron.
Now I need the sheep.
Nope.
Oh,
Iron.
the iron. Yeah.
Just faster. Okay, so looking good. Shrines and compos seem pretty reasonable to me right now.
Yep.
And then we have to make the decision between crossbows or workshops or something else in between.
Kind of like the idea. Oh,
Nice. You know what that Legion could do? You can start.
Sure.
You can start building. Well, I guess you're gonna need
roads.
Yeah, but you don't have the tech for it quite yet. Soon. Maybe that should be the next tech. I think it will be the next tech on the way to compos, anyways. Where's your road gonna go? I wouldn't run it south. I would run it north because it looks like it's just gonna connect better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to run it north along this coastline. I can split to that city and this city.
Yeah.
And then easy to connect there and easy to connect here.
Okay, so we start moving that Legion in position to deal with that. And what does Hanoi want from you? Just move him north to the sheep. You can go that way. You can go that way too. That's fine.
Let's jump in the water.
Okay.
We like optics around here.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. What does Hanoi have?
Hanoi Janissaries.
No.
No.
What do they want? What's that? The quest.
Statue of Zeus. So that's 2 city-states that want Statue of Zeus. I can maybe do that in Barcelona. No, 16 turns.
It's going to grow pretty quick here, though. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
It's a terrible wonder is the problem. Like you'd only be building that for influence, and influence is nice, and legions are nice, so maybe. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get through over there. I think I'm overly optimistic where that scout's gonna go. I would send this scout to the Madrid and either improve the horses or chop that forest to get Madrid's library a little bit faster. And then I would send the next scout out to improve that bison.
Okay.
Man, we almost should have put Madrid 2 tiles north. We probably could have picked up that he hasn't made any move to settle that gems.
He's only on 3 cities too.
Okay. Yeah, Aqua, I
He's
agree.
on 4. Alright, he's on Smuggle, he's on 7. That's going to be a problem. 5 cities out of Shanghai.
Yeah, X is one of the stronger players in this lobby too, if I remember correctly. So.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Oracle goes. All right. So your decisions right now are shrines, workers, or archers. I think you're starting to do okay on workers, actually. So I wouldn't mind seeing some shrines coming out so you can actually get some of these moss, especially when you take over cities. You're going to want the culture and happiness that gives you, so that's not a bad idea.
Right.
They added a Reformation belief, huh? What did they add? Tell me they added Jesuit. Oh, you're going to want road tech right now.
Yeah.
Did they add Jesuit? No.
Unity of the Prophets.
Okay, so he's going some super piety bullshit build that is going to pay off like a million turns later and not help him at all.
Yep. Production or the truffles?
I think truffles. I think the timing is going to be. I think the way that's going to work out timing wise in your capital is that you're going to finish the lighthouse a little bit later than you would have maybe ideally liked. So I think that's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have one dead turn before we can start National College.
Well, maybe not. Can you chop out the forest in Madrid? How much production is needed for that library to finish?
I've already moved those, but yeah, I probably can.
Oh, when
0.25.
yeah, when you finish the cattle, it'll be fine anyways, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that'll give it to him next turn.
Right. Nice.
I already did that.
Okay, cool. I like seeing you use the list on the side. It's very good. It's gonna make things just quicker all around. Keep you. It's the best way to manage your empire, in my opinion. Sheep needs
Right.
improving. Those hills could be improved, either or. Fine, you're gonna have that second worker come out and get those hills online. I mean, Barcelona's gonna get big, getting a trade route from your capital
Yeah,
this early. So having those hills improved are gonna be useful. But I mean, Barcelona can also work the hell out of those truffles, and like there's a lot of gold income from Barcelona.
right. I don't really have a better tile for that to work.
Yeah, that's fine. You can even improve that hill before improving the bison. It's the same overall yield.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it saves you a turn
Right
for
here.
moving on it. Yeah, exactly. Nice.
All right.
So 3 turns, no dead turns now.
Perfect. And he's already generating profits to plant.
Good. I bet you, how's his production? Is he last in production right now? Or somehow Russia managing to F9. Japan last in
Yeah.
production. Okay. Okay. Good. You're second in tech. I think you're gonna have what one of the greatest wars ever with Portugal. I think if you rush straight crossbows too, I think this is actually one of those scenarios where I'd recommend crossbows ahead of workshops because you have enough gold to gold upgrade, and I don't think he's gonna have any ability to mount a defense. I just don't think he's gonna be at all prepared for it. I think he's gonna walk over
Right.
and take all of his cities. So
Oh wow, look at his army.
yeah, he's got nothing. All right.
All right.
I'm kind of. Yeah. Okay. Looks good to me. Yeah, you're pretty close to Golden Age too. It's gonna be Golden Age as you're building your national college. It's great.
Yep.
Get your Lux trade back if you can. Sure offer.
Should we keep working gold? We're
I
down to
I would keep working
0.
gold. Yep.
Yeah.
And I get those hills improved. It's
Sure.
tempting, but I don't think I think it's too long, right? I mean, what's okay? What right now? What is the timing on crossbows? If you just click crossbows right now, how long? So 8 and 8, 16 plus another 7 was 23 plus 11. It's like 34 turns or something like that. 35 turns. I can't remember what I just said what the
Yeah.
numbers were. That's not that bad, honestly. Okay, you could do the statue there. Sure, do the statue. It's a little bit
We'll have to
greedy,
keep
but we are
legions rolling
legions
out
are
too,
so
that'd be
nice.
nice.
Exactly, exactly. Legions are an incredible early game unit, and they're gonna complement. They're basically pikemen, right? So they're gonna complement your crossbows extremely well, and they're free, right? So,
Right.
and they build you roads. Oh, I love roads. Roads are so
Yeah.
good. All right.
Which, speaking of, we need to be looking at soon.
Yeah. Yep. I don't mind chopping the
Chop out
plains
the river
forests.
tiles?
Yeah, exactly. For a little bit of production, and then start on those roads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, looks good. Or the deer tile is equally as good, probably. I think plus 1 gold or plus 1
Yeah.
production. It's fine. Just make your moves. Don't run out of time.
Okay.
Alright. And the only other thing Barcelona could be doing right now is building workboats for your capital, which would be also not
Yeah.
terrible. But a greed statue of Zeus is okay. Just got to make sure you leave production time to actually get your composites out.
Right.
Because I mean, with the amount of gold you're going to have from a merchant on top of this, you're going to want a lot of composites.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Well, how are we doing on timing? Another 5 minutes or so, and then another segment. I'm going to start setting my timer. It worked very well with Aqua.
Okay.
Okay.
Plaza there.
No road there. Build a mine there. I don't know why it's telling you road in one way. Okay.
So are we just clicking crossbows and go?
I'd be maybe a little more finesse than that. Potential, for example, I think currency ahead of engineering makes more sense here.
Right. All right.
Because getting a market in your capital is more merchant points, which is an even more ridiculous amount of gold.
Yeah. Social policy next turn, so we finish Liberty. Are we going to go?
Oh yeah, absolutely finish Liberty.
Well, yeah, I'm just scientist or engineer.
Have you started roads with that Legion?
Nope, doing it this turn.
Okay. Scientist or engineer? The engineer is a greed play for Machu in one of your cities, which isn't terrible. Science is going to be good though. I mean, what's going to happen is you're gonna get a short-term dip in your tech as you kill a player. It's always how that works, and then it's the long term you get payoff in. So it's a matter of how much do you want to minimize that, or do you want to try to max the gold income? Because you can get an engineer in Cordoba. Engineers are pretty strong right now, but I like the idea of science. I mean, how many turns did we decide it was for you? Like 20-some turns or 30 turns or something for crossbows? You can make that quicker, a lot quicker, by getting that scientist.
Okay, great lighthouse done.
Nice. All right, and you're down to 16 turns for a guy.
Yeah.
All right, so I'd take a scientist. I think I could see either, but I like scientists here. Okay, plant that on the wheat and you're done. It's not a freshwater wheat, so it's never going to get better yield. So you only lose one food for 8 science is pretty great. And then you want to work the fish tiles and build your national. Yeah, and the raw hill I think is good too.
I like the idea of still working the gold.
Is it a difference in a turn working the horses? No, but how much is it growing? 5 turns. It's the same either way. Okay. If you want to work the gold, I'm okay with that. You're in a golden age. Working the gold is not a bad thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
More culture.
Yeah, I think it's almost compo time though. You're plenty happy. I would very much consider compos out of these cities. Maybe even shrine compo in that city.
Oops.
Okay. I mean, if you look at this, by the time you finish your national, I mean, where are you going to have production time in any of your cities? Like, you're just not going to have any compos if we're not careful.
Right.
So, like, getting some compos here is going to be good. Yeah, I like that. You can chop out more forest, more grassland tile, or excuse me, more river tiles in your northern city too, your northeast tile city.
Right.
Yeah, scout south around Russia. There might be a wonder in the middle of the map. The borders haven't closed there entirely yet. I'd leave that one because that's a defensive one, but I'd cut that one. Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You lost a worker action this turn. All right, starting to get some GPT in, which is nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Some pre-built, some chariots over there. It's a pre-build for It's good stuff. I'd like to see roads coming out of these workers now over farms.
Okay.
Okay. Because that is going to be the last kind of like limiting factor for you, is getting your roads up. Are you pre-building roads with the Legion? I guess it doesn't matter too much here, but in the general, if you have flatland tiles between your cities, you should build a road one turn and then build the next flatland tile one turn to save yourself upkeep costs.
Right.
Yeah. I'd like to see a combo out of Madrid. Because this is going to be a crossbow rush.
Stop bouncing around.
Alright, toggle the video. And we'll start you a 30-minute segment now.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, I like the three merchant ones in your capital. The only other thing, okay, so this is good. What's your capital working right now? It still has a tile it needs, right? Yeah, okay, still not working the horse tile. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
You could what does the iron do over the horse over the iron? I like the little bit of growth more. Did we lose a turn off that?
We did.
Oh, okay, then fuck that. Alright.
Yep.
Because you do have that last fish tile, and I don't want to buy tiles right now, but it's something to think about a little bit later.
Right. Parthenon. Evil.
Yes, he's greeting.
Dude,
he's greeting theology right now. That's so glorious for you. Okay,
wow.
He's not going to be anywhere near prepared for crossbows. Good. You're just going to fucking walk over him with like 2 crossbows.
Yep.
I think your battle cry needs to be "Remember Krakatoa" when you when you attack into him.
You have returned.
Welcome back. Too real for me. Excuse me. Too really for me. Thank you for the resub, man. Seanald, apparently we're working a 2-tile hill in your capital. Is that true? I don't remember it, but we may have.
I don't think so.
We should go have a look in case we are. Now you guys 2 subs on the sub counter today. So let's do that.
Oh, we are. Yep.
Yeah, we should fix that. Definitely the horses over that.
And that city can have this hill back to go to.
Okay.
Uh,
Statue just build
like
went
he's
down
broken.
quite a lot from 15 too. It's not 15 anymore.
Yeah, it did.
Alright, what's that worker doing by Barcelona?
Worker by Barcelona.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, I'd like to see it build a road on the truffles. And you can connect Cordoba from like a frontal connection that will serve you for military as well.
Right.
It's too early for me? Oh, it is. The capitalization throws me off. Thanks, Matter. He's been subbing for like 1,000,000 months too and never corrected me. Awesome. Well, thank you. Too early for me for the resub. I'm so bad with the capitalization. Okay. I don't mind that trade route. You could feed food to one of your cities if you want, or feed to your capital from another city, like moving it to Madrid.
Yeah, I like that better.
Okay. I mean, plus 15 GPT really isn't that much, so we got to keep
Why
kind of
am
get
I
those
so
city
worried
connections
about me
up.
all of a sudden?
Who the fuck knows, man? All right.
Should we tell him?
You just say I'm southeast of you. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just don't want to give him embassy.
Yeah. Alright, should we hide this from the front? Oh, it's not going to him, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Alright. Tech for Machu Picchu next? Not that you're going to build it, you're just going to... more pre-build stuff, right? Yep. I'd go straight machinery here. Actually, engineering into... engineering is actually better. You're right. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, for the
trade route, yeah. Okay. And those tech times have gone down quite a lot with just that scientist plant. They're going to go even down even more when you when you get that national out.
Right.
I like it on the hill where the spearman is. Actually, is that one?
This one?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then your Legion can start on the plains tile. Nice. Aqua. The puns, Aqua. The puns. I dare say he's punishing us. All right, let's keep going before any more bad puns come out.
There you go. So I am interested over here. Has he killed anything, or has he planted all these cities?
Planted, it looks like.
It's planted. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good for us. It's not rolling out courthouses.
He has a GPT, Greg, is from both having gold. His regional luxury is truffles, which is a gold regional luxury. He also has cotton and wine, also gold regional, and spices, which are all gold luxuries. And then he's built. He has Colossus, which is gold GPT, and yeah. So that he has that. We did run a trade route earlier to a city state too.